Indeed. Good morning, everyone. Gathered here before us.
Really beloved.
My name is Matt Westmoreland. I am chair of the zoning committee and call this meeting to order. I am joined by my colleagues, council members Norwood, Dozier, and Shook. I will make a motion to adopt the agenda. Second by Dozier.
The vote is open. Vote is closed.
4 yeas, 0 nays. The agenda is adopted. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes. Second by Dozier.
Vote is open. Vote is closed. 4 yeas, 0 nays.
4 yeas, 0 nays. The minutes are approved. There is no one signed up for public comment, which takes us to our regular agenda. We are going to hold on item number 1 for a moment, but we can take items 6, 9, 23, and 26 as a block.
Good morning, council members. Item number 6, 25-0-1285, Z-2528, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from planned development housing to light industrial for property located at 2945 Forest Park Road Southeast. Staff, NPU, and ZRB recommendation is denial. NPU recommendation is approval conditional. Item number 9, 25-0-1307, Z-2548, an ordinance by council member Michael is approved bond to waive provisions of Part 3 Code of Ordinances Land Development Code, Part 16 Zoning, Chapter 11, Community Business District Regulations, Section 1611-003 of the City of Atlanta Code of Ordinances for the purpose of waiving the distance requirements for a service station located at 2836 Lakewood Avenue Southwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation is denial. Staff recommendation is approval. NP recommendation is deferral. ZRB recommendation is denial. Item number 26, 25-0-1471, Z-2503, an ordinance by Item number 26, 25-0-1471, Z-2503, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential beltline to East Atlanta Village Neighborhood Commercial District Beltline Overlay for property located at 1138 Glenwood Avenue Southeast. Staff, NPU, and ZRB recommendation is denial.
Thank you very much. Seeing no comments or questions, the recommendation is to adverse. I will make that motion. Second by Shook.
The vote is open. The vote is closed.
4 yeas, 0 nays. Those items are adversed. Next up, without objection, we can take items 2, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, and 20 as a block, as the recommendation will be to amend and approve.
Item number 2, 25-0-1238, Z-2508, ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential to planned development housing for property located at 3584 and 3594 Boulder Park Drive, 315 and 325 English Circle, and 274 Fairburn Road and Fairburn Road rear. Staff, NPU, and ZRB recommendation approval conditional. Item number 7, 25-0-1288, U-2509, ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a recovered materials processing facility pursuant to section 1616-0041Q for property located at 1484 Atlanta Industrial Way Northwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation is approval conditional. NP recommendation is deferral. Item number 8, 25-0-1290, U-2512, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a community center pursuant to section 1606A0051K for property located at 2028 Chicago Avenue Northwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation is approval conditional. NP recommendation is approval. Item number 13, 25-0-1350, Z-2534, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential to single-family residential for property located at 844 Payton Avenue Northwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation approval conditional. NP recommendation is approval. Item number 14, Z2535, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential to single-family residential for property located at 834 Peyton Avenue Northwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation is approval conditional. MP recommendation is approval. Item number 15, 2501353, Z2537, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential to single-family residential for property located at 850 Peyton Avenue Northwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation is approval conditional. MP recommendation is approval. Item number 16, 2501355, Z2539, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential to single-family residential for property located at 840 Peyton Avenue Northwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation is approval conditional. MP recommendation is approval. Item number 7, 2501357, Z2542, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from multifamily residential conditional to multifamily residential conditional for major site plan amendment for property located at 939 Hodson Street Southwest. Staff, ZRB, and MP recommendation is approval. Item number 19, 2501363, U2520, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a preschool pursuant to section 16060051B for property located at 1088 Boulder Crest Drive Southeast. Staff and ZRB recommendations approval conditional. MP recommendation is approval. And item number 20, U2521, 2501364, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for an outdoor sales area pursuant to section 1618A006 for property located at 140 Forsyth Street Southwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation is approval conditional. MP recommendation is approval.
Thank you. I will make a motion to amend these items per the recommendations of the ZRB. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Dozier. Please open that vote. We've been joined by Councilmember Marcellus Overstreet and Interim Chief of Staff Courtney English.
One moment. The vote is open. Vote is closed. 5 yeas, 0 nays.
5 yeas, 0 nays. Those items are amended. Seeing no discussion or questions, I'll make a motion to approve as amended items 2, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, and 20.
Second.
Second by Norwood. Please open that vote.
One moment. And that vote is open.